Yo, what it do, YouTube? We got a different type of video today, man. We got Birmingham Deadliest Hour. The mayor cousin is a rapper. Y'all don't know nothing. I'm from Birmingham, man. My city dangerous out here. It's real crazy out here. But it ain't that crazy to me, but it might be that crazy, y'all. Some of this stuff is normal day activities for me. Not even gonna lie to you. What you doing? But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start the video.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Y'all niggas wearing Pooh Shiesty masks, you know,
So,
change for that
this guy right here, he is what you call hood famous. Well known in Birmingham.
You supposed to let that gal go and took his little
on
land.
Facebook.
What you think, Big Day? They supposed to let that gal go, right? No. Well, y'all heard what Big David said. She was gonna tell. So that's why they got her.
So our family member, Chris Norris, is missing. And also his girlfriend is missing as well. She's pregnant right now. We are, as a family, still believing that they are okay and they will be found safe.
Birmingham tonight, 6 deaths in one day from 2 separate shootings.
Bro, the amount of people that die here on the day is so sad. They finna explain it. But literally, they found 3 people dead in this car, and they found 3 people dead in this car, damn near on the same side of town. And they both went missing, like 24 hours prior. Like 24 hours after that, both of them was found dead in the car, bro.
Birmingham police say that this is a historic day as the department investigates a quadruple homicide and a double homicide.
When is it going to become our city?
This is the person that's over all the homicides. He always on TV crying and complaining and saying he need help. But, I mean, he have reasoning behind it, but like, this a nigga to take the blame for all the homicides on TV anyway.
That is when you'll see change. As long as we keep individualizing ourselves, we're going to have the crime that we have in our city. We have to come together as one community like all these other safe suburban communities do.
Earlier this evening, Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin posted on Facebook saying that his cousin was one of the 6 victims of gun violence today.
Muriel, and the 2 times they've had to address the public today, Birmingham police calling these acts ridiculous and disgusting. 6 people now dead in a matter of hours, 6 families now left in shambles.
Hold on, family. I need to speak to the females for a second, especially the ones that love the street cats. And I'm not knocking them. I used to be one. Baby girl, there's no rules in the streets. And I mean none. Don't get me wrong. It used to be something called morals. But even that's gone. You know, like the woman and the kids off limits. But that's gone. If you next to their target, you might be a victim. And that's why I'm starting off this video.
Bro, it ain't even about being next to your target. These boys have such bad aim, such bad everything. Anybody in the facility is in danger and they do not care about who they hit in Birmingham. And if you knew about it, you got hit, that is your ass. That's how they basically phrase it. Your ass. That's your ass.
Video speaking to you. I don't care how many firearms somebody show you. They can't stop what they can't catch.
Right.
Now, as we get back on track, fam, for the ones that's making some paper, you might say 20K not a lot. But imagine if you had nothing. You remember, that first 20K looked like $1 million. Especially at once, and you came from nothing. Birmingham, Alabama in shambles right now. In 24 hours, 7 bodies dropped, just 10 miles apart. But what crushed me...
7 bodies. Less than 24 miles apart in less than 24 hours. That shit is crazy, bro. It's a daily.
And made me want to bring this to you guys' attention. Out of those 7 bodies, 1 was a woman who was pregnant. And if I'm not mistaken, 5 of the 7 bodies were just innocent bystanders at the wrong place at the wrong time. And not to mention, one of them happens to be the cousin of the mayor. Now we here to talk about
innocent bystander part. Cause I actually think all the cases have some, cause the police know nothing about nothing. They just know they went missing and all of them showed up dead. when you in the city and like you active on like the social media part of it, you see a lot of shit. I don't think none of it was bystanders. I think all of it had something to coincide with who, but they just, with her being a girl that's pregnant, they just don't care that you're a girl that's pregnant, because you cool with that person, you cool with that person. You gonna help us get to that person. If you don't, just look out.
About all these situations, send prayers and love to the ones that lost their life, respects to their families, and most of all, we here to speak for them. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Family, as we mentioned, we're going to Birmingham, Alabama. Thursday, February 15th, 2024, a couple was reported missing that was last seen on Valentine's Day. They was identified as Christian Norris and Angelina Webster, both 20 years old. Now, Christian was also a local rapper that went by Glock World Chris.
I be still making these plays from the west to the east. Walk on the store, no clutch my glee. I ain't rapping no nigga, robbing.
Now, Angelia was Chris' baby mother, as we mentioned. She was pregnant, and on day 2 of the search, the public was given more information. They was last seen on the 1500 block, a 20th place, located in the Ansley neighborhood. Now, Chris' family went to social media and voiced their concern.
You never want to go in Birmingham, for anybody that's listening, don't go to Ansley, don't go to North Birmingham, don't go to Gate City. Stay on the outskirts, man. Don't go into the heart and thrive of Birmingham. You'll be out in downtown. Go to downtown, go to Hoover, go to Vestavia. Go to the outskirts. Go to Pelham. Go to them places. Don't go to the heart of the city. Don't go in the middle of the city.
I'm pleading for anyone who had information to go to the local authorities.
So our family member, Chris Norris, is missing. And also his girlfriend is missing as well. She's pregnant right now. We are, as a family, still believing that they are okay and they will be found safe. That's what our prayer is as a family. And if you guys can be saying a prayer with us, we would greatly appreciate it. If you know of anybody that has heard about this case and they've been telling you information about it, can you please contact Detective Ayers? His information is on my page within the most recent post that I had. So if you have time, go and check out the most recent post. And if you have heard any
family, mom and dad is like, you got to sit here and you got to make this post telling these folks, if you done heard everything, please say something. Stop just sitting there telling your friends what you know. Go tell somebody, man. It's crazy, bro.
information about Chris or her, please contact the detective on that poster. His number is on there on the missing poster. Again, check the top of my page.
She having a hard time.
Check the top of my page.
She's strong.
For the last post, and you should see the information in there about when they were last seen, what kind of car they were in last, what he had on, army fatigues, and just share. If y'all can share the post, that will be greatly appreciated as well. And like I said, we are praying for their being found safe, and that's what we're believing for. Like I said, I can't say this enough. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm going to keep repeating it. If you know or have heard anything about the disappearance of Christopher Norris and his girlfriend, please contact the Birmingham Police Department and give them any information that you have. There's also a number to a Detective Ayers that's on my page. It's at the top of my page on the last recent post that I posted. If you guys see the post, can you please share it? You know, most of the time when things like this happen, people are trying to look back at the people, trying to see who they are, what did they do, were they in trouble, were they not in trouble. None of that really matters. The only thing that matters right now is that they are found safe, and that's what we are hoping and praying for.
Hard, man.
If y'all can share it. Like I said, go back to my page and share it
They found
if you
somebody
can.
dead last night in the bushes in Ensley. It's like Ensley damn near like a dumping ground for the bodies. I ain't gonna lie to you. They find so many bodies in Ensley, it's crazy. And like, it'd be crazy because like they'll find the bodies all the way on the east, and that shit'll show up in Ensley, bro. I don't know what it is with Ensley, but Ensley like damn near a dumping ground, bro.
That's all I wanted to say. It's been on my heart. It's been on my mind all day. Ever since we found out, I started praying immediately. Because it's not just one person. This is 3 people. It's him, her, and an unborn child that are missing.
Think about while this was going on, another 3 people went missing. Within that 24 hours of this going out, it was another 24-hour period. Another 3 people been missing. Then they end up finding the cars damn near down the street from each other. Both of the bodies, all the bodies been shot.
Right now. And it is so important that if you guys have heard anything, if your child has heard anything and they said something to you, can you guys please call to the Birmingham Police Department and let them know everything that you know. The only way that we find out what's happening with...
I'll skip forward a little bit because she pretty much... I've seen the live and I've seen the video, so she just gonna pretty much keep reinforcing the same thing.
Just our entire family is just trying to find them. Just help us.
Later that day, it would be reported that 4 people would be shot up. Shortly before 3 p.m., in the 900 block of Center Street North, 3 people were killed at the scene, and a 4th victim died at UAB Hospital, according to Birmingham Police Department. And this story got so many unfortunate headlines. In that shooting, the victims was identified as Chance Ray, TJ Tate, Kevin McGee, and Terrell Edwards. May they all rest in peace and love and condolences to their families. This is Chance Ray's mother, Miss Wilson, one of the 4 victims. She lost a son every year since 2021. Chance Ray, Nate Wilson, and...
I'm not trying to be funny, but I thought he was gonna say some wild shit like since 2015. I'm like, damn, how many children you got?
Desmond Ray. May they all rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
condolences to their families. Now, it was reported that the 4 men who lost their life, only one was the target. And they lost their life and was starting to become a famous, dangerous neighborhood in Birmingham, Alabama. Smithfield, which is also a neighborhood that was highlighted in the deadly rap beef in Birmingham, Alabama that we did just 2 months ago. I'll leave the link in the bio. Roughly an hour later, officers responded to the 4100 block of 10th Avenue where they located a white Taurus, confirmed to have been driven by Christian Norris, 20 years old as we mentioned, and his girlfriend, Angelia Webster, that was last seen on Valentine's Day. Couple facts I want to go over. It's been reported that he's been alleged to have run off on a plug, allegedly, per se, right? And that can mean a number of things. But according to family members and...
That's why I say, like, it'd be crazy, like, folks be dying, but, like, the backstory, like, when you be hearing this, like, I ain't gonna lie, folks in Birmingham, like, they don't play. Like, you run off on a plug, nigga, that's like damn near giving yourself a death sentence. Unless you think you Mr. Untouchable, they not gonna play with you, and they don't, it comes from them not caring. You feel me? Like, they done took his girl, she pregnant, all that. And you see how that shit ended up? They don't play about that shit. Like, whatever you do, you gotta think about it. Because you're not just putting yourself at harm, you're putting anybody around you at harm. Because when they catch you and they don't care about nothing else that goes on around you. Anybody can get
friends close to Chris. He didn't do what they accusing him of doing. Plus, he's known to have cash himself. And it seemed the girl and that baby was just a casualty of that war. May all 3 rest in peace and love and condolences to their families. But of
course he's gonna say he didn't do that so everybody can feel the more hurt. And then you on the news, of course you're gonna say, my nigga didn't run off on no plug. Of course you're gonna say that. I'm sorry to say. Of course you're gonna say that. But realistically, something transpired.
I want to point out the obvious before I give you guys the news clip. The car wasn't struck from the outside, so either they was driven there or they was placed there. And if someone was sloppy enough to do it while they was inside the car, it's not a far-fetch that DNA may be in that car. And on top of that, it's been rumors of $20K. And if that's the case and how the job was completed, As we mentioned at the very beginning, fam, when you have nothing, 20K all together look like $1 million.
Today has been unreal, even for the Birmingham Police Department.
A heavy day in Birmingham tonight. 6 deaths in one day from 2 separate shootings. Birmingham police say that this is a historic day as the department investigates a quadruple homicide and a double homicide. Police say the 2 shootings are not connected. CBS 42's Maddie McQueen joins us live from Birmingham.
The sad part about all this is this shit be big news for 2 days. Then everybody go back to living their lives, and like there's no justice behind that shit, bro. Like everybody go back to living their lives, then like 2-3 days later, another 3-4. A body is found every day. A body is found damn near every day. But it being 6 bodies this day make it different from the rest of them. But like now, it's February the 27th. Nobody's talking about this no more. Like I said, they just found the man dead, shot like 10 times, found dead in the bushes last night. They don't even know who Buddy is. They don't got no evidence, no traces, no nothing. That's just today's news. I don't even know what tomorrow news gonna be like. So much shit be happening there. People don't even be keeping up for real.
Birmingham Police Headquarters tonight. And Maddie, how are the officers feeling after dealing with all of this death and violence in one day?
It's an everyday, not just one day. This shit an everyday thing over here.
Sherry, Birmingham police say losing 6 people in one day takes its toll on officers, and violence of this magnitude is something that the city isn't used to seeing.
To sit here and lose 6 community members in one day is ridiculous.
Around 2:45 Friday afternoon, police say there was a shooting on Center Street North near 9th Avenue West. 3 men were found dead at the scene, and a 4th victim died in surgery at UAB Hospital. Police say a neighborhood car wash was going on at the time, but it's still unknown what led to the shooting. BPD says it's still looking for suspects and is using the Real-Time Crime Center to help in the investigation. No one is in custody, and police are asking the community to step up and help.
When is it going to become our city?
Never.
That is when you'll see change. As long as we keep individualizing ourselves, we're going to have the crime that we have in our city. We have to come together as one community like all these other safe suburban communities do.
Across town on 10th Avenue, YALL, police say a young man and woman were found dead with gunshot wounds in a car in front of an abandoned house. Birmingham police believe this to be the couple reported missing on Valentine's Day after they left to go see a movie and didn't come back. Birmingham Police Chief Scott Thurman says a day like this is disturbing to law enforcement officers as they try to...
They didn't even get the number right. So you got 6 people that died right there. Plus that case, that's 8 people that died within a day or two with each other, man. So
provide a safer city for those who live and visit.
It's really disgusting that these things continue to happen in our city over and over again.
That's another thing.
People gotta learn other ways to resolve their...
This is not a thing that happens a lot. Even this man just said this is something that keeps happening over and over again. That news reporter didn't know what the hell she was talking about.
Conflicts and come to some kind of resolution other than just resorting to gunfire.
Throw the deuces up, man.
Earlier this evening, Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin posted on Facebook saying that his cousin was one of the 6 victims of gun violence today. He says in part, quote, "Right now, I'm not thinking about myself. I'm thinking about that employee's family who now has an empty chair at the dinner table. I'm thinking about my cousin's mother. I'm thinking about the other 4 families who are facing the unimaginable right now." Both Mayor Woodfin and Birmingham police are asking anyone with any information that could help solve these cases to call Crime Stoppers. That number 205-254.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even trying to be funny. I live in this city. Nobody's calling them. Unless if they ain't willing to put some money up for people to start snitching will not happen. I'm telling you. Because they know in the city we live in, they found out you told you gonna be you the next victim. Ain't nothing else to it. Like, they gonna have to put some money up. You want these folks to stop snitching? Put some money up, Birmingham. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Hey man, that's pretty much it for the video today, man. I was gonna hit y'all with a 2-part, but I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it. Since it's my city, I'm gonna throw it all in one video, man. I hope y'all appreciate it, man. All love, respect to everybody. keep grinding, keep hustling.